taking you on a community outreach where we're taking you to our downtown Westchester business district. And we've actually been outreaching to small businesses all ever since StreamGeek has started. We've worked with small retail businesses. We've worked with fashion manufacturers like Tessero and Old Soul Decor. We've also worked with the Station Tap Room here in Westchester.
Split
Rail, I'm sorry.
No worries.
And we are now working with the Westchester Business Improvement District. You can learn a little more at streamgeeks.us/FMB to download our free live streaming guide. And we're working with them to actually work with the local business improvement district for the affected businesses with a gas pipeline construction project. And we're actually going to be testing and tell you a little bit more about the community outreach that we have planned today.
Yeah, if you're watching and you're local from Westchester, hi. We're excited to be joining you. We're Westchesterians ourselves. You may or may not have heard about the Eastgate Improvement Project. And for those of you who are our personal audience members who don't know about this, there's an improvement project going in one part of our town. And the businesses around here, paired with the business district, have come up with some really creative ways to ensure that it's a really smooth process that doesn't affect customers and business owners alike. We're going to talk about all the ways that that is going to happen today, and we're going to highlight some of the businesses that are in that part of town. So be sure to hang with us through this stream. I have Ellie here with me, who's from the business district. She's going to be in the chat answering questions from you guys. Remember, this is live. We're live right now. We want to know any questions that you might have about this process, so be sure to ask us questions in the chat. Here's a picture of the route that we're going to be taking. Now, our business is on Market Street. We're at Market in Darlington, right across from Carlino's, those of you locals. So we're going to go right out. We're going to go up Market Street, turn on high, and make our way down to East Gay Street. So hang with us. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
Okay, so I am very excited to introduce Malcolm Johnstone, the Executive Director for the Westchester Business Improvement District, who's going to tell us a little bit about this construction gas pipeline project that has some of the businesses upset with getting their customers access to their businesses.
That's right, but they don't really have to be upset because we have worked with PICO. It's a PICO project, and we're working with them to make it as smooth as possible. The construction will only occur between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. on weekdays. After that, they seal up the streets, and you won't even be able to tell that anybody has been there. And it's open every day on the weekends. But when there is construction, the sidewalks will still be open. You'll be able to access the street. The one difference is that you won't be able to drive on East Gay Street between Matlack and High Street. There'll be a 2-block detour. Just go down to Chestnut Street. You can go up to High Street, make a left-hand turn. You'll be right back on West Gay Street, or you can keep on going to circle around the town if you take Darlington, for example. So it really will not be very disruptive. We just want people to feel comfortable in coming to downtown and to East Gay Street. All the businesses are going to be open. All of the restaurants will be open and welcoming your patronage.
So we're so excited to be using live streaming to show you guys some of these businesses and what they have to offer. So really quickly, we are going to go over how we're making this magic happen for our audience that might be a little more technical. Very quickly, we're going to go over the setup. So right now we're in our studio on Darlington and Market Street, and we're live streaming to a cloud-based service called Easy Live. We will also be using the LiveU Solo, which is a mobile broadcasting solution that we actually have right here that allows you to live stream mobilely and walk into all of these businesses and get to know what they have to offer. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're starting at our studio, going down Market Street up to East Gay, and then we're returning back to our studio at 2 p.m. Tess, why don't you show us the route really quickly?
Yeah, now I talked how we're going to start right here at our office. We're going to head down Market Street. Did I skip High Street? Here we are. We're going to take a left onto High Street, right back onto Gay Street, and we're going to cover all businesses in this area. Sorry, my telestration's a little wonky there. There's a couple solutions that we wanted to go over really quickly for customers wondering about things like parking, per se. There is going to be free 2-hour parking for customers of East Gay Street businesses. The Growers Market lot, I believe it's lot 10 off of Chestnut Street. Is it, Malcolm?
That's correct. Chestnut at Church Street.
Chestnut and Church Street. So that is going to be free 2-hour parking for patrons of the East Gay businesses. Did you have another solution regarding the Chestnut Street garage that you wanted to mention, Malcolm?
That's right. On the corner of Chestnut and Walnut Street is a large garage. It is always open and always available for customer parking. You can park in the long-term parking. You will never get a parking ticket, and you only pay for what you use, $9 maximum. And on Sundays, it's absolutely free. So you'll want to come downtown, park in the parking garage or at lot number 10. Chestnut Street Garage is only a half block away from East Gay Street. So it's very, very convenient. And there's short-term parking at the garage on the ground level. You can park for up to 3 hours in the shade if it gets a little bit warm. And we more than welcome you using that garage, either the upper long-term levels or the lower level in the shade.
Great. Thank you so much, Ellie. Are you ready to head out? Yep. Let's go hang. Great. Thank you so much, Ellie. Are you ready to head out? Yep. Let's go hang out on East Gay Street and say hello to some of the businesses there. Pop in, see what's going on. Are we ready?
Let's do it, guys. I think it's time.
Here. Then we're going to switch to our mobile streaming setup.
Cool.
Okay. So where are we now?
Right now, we are in the StreamGeeks office with Michael Luttermoser, our producer. Say hi, Mike.
What's up?
Mike's making the magic happen. Malcolm's coming. Elle and Tess is going to lead the way. Our intern Brian is going to man the studio. Oh, don't forget to lock the door behind us.
West Chester University.
There's Michael's office. Here's Tess's office and her makeup studio. No one's allowed to see that.
All right, guys.
Tess, you want your StreamGeeks hat?
It's a little dreary, but it's not raining.
Good.
So we're going to be able to make the trek to East Gay Street. Probably around 5 or 6 businesses that we're going to touch base with, say hello to, and ask just a couple general questions for you guys and give back. We had a technical difficulty with our unit for live streaming. It happens, it's kind of the risk of going live. Of course, it happens at the wrong times, but that's okay. As long as we're back, we'll continue to Sidebar and conduct the rest of our stream.
We ended? Shouldn't have ended.
Should be pinned.
There, down, there. All right. So it should click on. All right, we're good.
We're on.
Let's continue.
All right, you hold that.
All right, sorry about that.
We just are adding to some of the drama of a live event.
Okay. Woo.
So here we are on High Street, getting really close to East Gay Street, right across the street from West Gay Street.
I can hold it. I'll be okay.
And we're gonna start off with Sidebar. Hopefully you guys are still with us.
Sorry.
Slight hiccup. Nothing we can't handle.
You guys are pros. You can handle whatever comes along.
That's right. At least you have to tell yourself that. Now we're gonna stay all on one side of the street to make this process as seamless and smooth as possible. So Ellie is waiting for us over at Sidebar.
Perfect.
And then we will begin. See what's going on there today. We've got Westchester Coffee and Ice Cream Bar right here. A really cool coffee dessert spot. Now this is not the construction that's going to be happening. That's different construction. Okay. Hi, we made it. My goodness. Thank you for holding down the fort for us while we're gone. Hi, here we are at Sidebar in Westchester on East Gay Street. Tess here with who?
I'm Justin.
Justin, good to meet you, Justin. Good, good. And what's your position here at
I'm
Sidebar?
one of the owners of Sidebar.
Oh, you are?
Yep, been
Wonderful.
And I had him in here for close to 9 years.
So Sidebar's been here for 9 years?
Yep,
Wow,
going on 9 years.
I remember back in college being at Sidebar, and now it's like a fun spot to have drinks and eat and whatnot. So tell us a little bit
One
about
thing
Sidebar.
I have to jump in real quick. The music is copywritten that's playing right now, and it could get us shut down. Is there any way you could turn it off?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just because literally the whole stream could get shut down.
We didn't think about that.
We should have probably told them that. So we should be fine as long as it gets turned off within a moment. This kind of stuff happens, but otherwise, if we don't turn it off, we could get in trouble.
So Justin's going to be back with us in a
There
minute.
we go.
Music's gone. Sorry, Facebook.
This is the secret upstairs of Sidebar. Thank you, Justin.
No problem.
We'll see you in a second, right? We're at Sidebar in Westchester, avoiding copyright for infringement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course, you. It even sounds nicer in here now.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Sorry for the interruption.
That's fine.
All right, Justin. Sorry we didn't think about that.
It's good.
Ella's
So we
listening
were
to the
talking
chat.
about Sidebar. Where did Sidebar come from? How did you guys end up in Westchester? Tell me the backstory.
We are ex-bartenders from town, about a block down.
Where?
At a bar, 1 block over.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't talk about other
No,
bars and
no.
other bars. I see. There's a little bit of street lingo here that we avoid.
Yes, my business partner and I were bartenders for 6-7 years and decided that it was time to go out on our own and this place was for sale. So in 2009 we made the decision to pretty much put our life on the line and open this place up.
Well, it seemed to have worked for you. 9 years later, you're still here.
Yep, yeah, things are going good.
Is there anything upcoming that we should know about with Sidebar? Summer?
Well, June 11th we have our charity golf outing with Shine at Outlet Cross Country Club. It's our 8th year doing it, and we're currently sold out. About 134 golfers playing, but still looking for hole sponsors. $100 a hole.
So if you're interested in a whole sponsorship for Shine and Sidebar's golf tournament, where can they find out that information?
On our website, sidebarrestaurant.com.
Is that the best place to reach you guys in general?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So sidebarandgrill.com?
Sidebarrestaurant.com.
Sidebarandrestaurant.com. Okay, cool.
We also have a new drink list for the summer. We have a new drink list that just came out.
What's on tap?
So these are all our new cocktails.
Oh, are these cocktails?
All new cocktails.
Nice.
All new wine list. So we've always been known for our craft beer, which we've strived to have the best list in town.
Make sure you get the taps so we can see what they've got right now.
And more, we've been doing, obviously focusing on local.
Definitely. What's your favorite local brewer? Or can you even pick one, really?
There's many right now. You have Wrong Crowd out of Bryn Mawr, Root Down out of Phoenixville, and Levante right here in Westchester.
Levante, yeah.
Are three definitely top ones
Really
in the area
top
right now.
Right now, yeah, definitely. All right, so what's your favorite thing to do in Westchester? A couple fun questions to close things out to us. Favorite thing to do in Westchester that's not a restaurant or bar?
That's not a restaurant or bar.
You got to pick another genre.
Take my kids to the Westchester Country Club swimming pool.
Oh, you remember the Westchester Country
Yes.
Club? Nice.
Yeah. So it's nice to, we live in town.
You do?
Yep.
Paul just bought a house on Minor Street.
We're on New Street.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so it's nice to be able to be in town and do stuff with them, not downtown,
Yeah.
but still in Westchester. And then obviously just coming up to town and walking around.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fun little town to do that kind of stuff. All right, well, thank you so much for being part of our little
Thank
Westchester
you.
tour today.
No problem.
All right. I'm going to be
See
in
you,
Westchester Friday, so maybe us and the girls will stop by. All right, Justin, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
And we are out on East Gay Street.
There's a taste of Sidebar and Restaurant in Westchester, PA. Next, we're headed right next door to the Classic Diner, which is exactly what you'd anticipate, a classic diner. Let's head in and see what they have to offer. I've actually never
I've never been in here either.
This is adorable.
Wow.
To ask about these.
Hi.
Hi, Tess. I'm Kat. Nice to meet you. Really familiar. Probably just Westchester.
Probably. I've been here 10 years now, so.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we and what's your position?
All right, I'm the general manager here at the Classic Diner.
Very cool. How long has Classic Diner been here? You said 8 years you've been here?
I've been in Westchester 10 years.
Okay.
The Classic Diner has been here in Westchester about 3.5.
Okay.
But it is, our Malvern location has been here for 23 years.
Okay. So is it exactly kind of what you would picture Classic Diner food?
So it's a little bit different. The name is a little deceiving. I don't think of it as being a typical diner. I think our food is a little bit more carefully prepared, a little bit more upscale, higher quality ingredients and everything like that.
I saw you guys on Facebook and you got some really fun, bright looking foods.
Yes,
and whatnot.
yes. We have a lot of fun with our Instagram account.
Yeah,
I love
right.
taking all the photos for it and everything.
And I see a lot of things are kind of like bigger platters. Do you kind of do XL things?
Yes, I always say no one leaves here hungry. That is for sure.
Really?
I mean, our omelets literally take up half the plate.
That's awesome.
And they're amazing.
Is breakfast your guys' big thing, or just lunch too?
We do breakfast and lunch. I would say probably breakfast is a little bit more popular, but our lunch is also amazing. Like our big prosciutto mozzarella sandwich, our club sandwiches. We have amazing house-made soups that we change every day.
Those turkey clubs are my favorite.
Oh my
We
gosh,
got a turkey
the
club.
all about it.
Fan.
I mean, anything with our bacon, really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really good?
Our bacon is phenomenal. It's thick, slab bacon, double smoked, double cured. It's fantastic.
Nice. So tell us, is there anything that you want us to know about for the Classic Diner for the summer, upcoming weeks? Do you have anything going on?
We do. We actually have this awesome wine pairing dinner that we are partnering with Thornberry Farms CSA to do.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've been there. It's a gorgeous venue. It's beautiful. So that's going to go through Classic Catering.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is that going to be at that vineyard?
Yeah,
or-
so it's going to be at, it's Thornberry Farms CSA.
Okay.
So that's right outside of town, super close. It's Saturday, June, or not, it's not Saturday. It's June 22nd, whatever day.
That's a Friday.
Friday, whatever
I'm
day
leaving
of the
from
week.
Mexico on the 23rd, which is Saturday, so that's how.
So
I
that's how you know.
Yep.
Okay.
We got that at the top of our map. Okay, so June 22nd for that.
Yep.
Where can we find out information about you guys? Where's your hotspot online?
So definitely on our Facebook page, you can go to our events tab in there and get all the information on that, and you can be able to get tickets as well. And then, you know, we're always posting information on Twitter and Instagram and everything. So follow us. We're just at the Classic Diner. You can
So you
find
got
us.
the Classic Diner.
Yes.
Can we look at the menu?
Yeah, let's take a peek. We're gonna have to add this place to our lunch spot.
I know, we have to. What's your favorite thing? So it starts with egg platters.
Yep, egg platters. My go-to is always the omelet. Breakfast all day.
Ooh.
Breakfast all day.
Yeah.
Lunch all day too. So if you want to come in and get lunch at 7 a.m., you can do that too.
Egg omelets. We've got eggs Benedict, salmon lox.
Our holiday sauce is
Buttermilk
the best.
cake.
Is it?
Yeah,
Where's
that
that?
makes a difference for the eggs Benedict with our classic holiday sauce.
Classic holiday sauce. Hollandaise.
Hollandaise, sorry.
I have one more.
And then the other side?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
The other side?
Oh,
is
and
lunch,
the lunch.
right?
Yes.
That's lunch. Got it.
And lunch over here
Wow. Turkey club.
Where's the turkey club he's talking about?
is over here.
All right, so we'll
sandwiches.
know we have to
Wait,
get
where
the
is it?
turkey club.
There it is.
There
Wait,
it is.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, these here, the clubs.
Got it. Okay.
So you can do turkey ham,
Burgers.
chicken salad, or tuna salad.
Wow.
I had one more question about these pictures. This seems like something that we need to know about.
Yeah, so this is done by a local photographer, Darcy, and I'm totally blanking on her last name right now, but I think it might be on that plaque right over there.
Oh, is this the one that has the studio, Michael?
Yes, yes, she has a studio right in town.
Okay.
Darcy Goldberg.
Goldberg, yes.
Each subject is asked to write down dreams. These portraits show people who have shared their dreams, part of a 3 to 5 year project.
So ask for the seat in the front so you can check these.
We have more upstairs as well.
Okay, you have an upstairs.
Do you want to just quickly show us the upstairs? And then
Yeah, let's
that'll be
go upstairs.
All right, let's see the upstairs.
So you guys have a little takeout spot?
Whoa, look at
Yes, we
this.
have takeout.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. You're not going to steal a lot.
All right, let's take a look upstairs.
Watch your step right here.
Donuts.
Make sure you just don't show patrons.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's so cute up here.
Wow.
Love it.
Beautiful space up here
There's a
as
lot
well.
more space up here too,
And
which
we
is
do
nice.
have a back patio as well if you want to
Oh,
come
let's
out.
see.
All right.
Look at the little
I have never been up here before.
Never been up here?
No.
Oh my gosh, how fun would this be in the summer?
Yep, so we have back here, the roof is retractable so we can open this up on nice days. Or if it's super hot, we do have air conditioning out here too.
Nice.
Look at
This
the
would be
view.
the perfect spot to have breakfast.
What do you think, Malcolm?
This is fabulous, and during the construction on East Gay Street, if they happen to be right in front of the store, you can come right here and have
You'll never
an
even know.
outdoor meal.
Indoor, outdoor, I like it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you so much for showing us around. Of course. Because we haven't even been in here, so we have to come in.
Yes, you definitely have to come in.
More Hope paintings. And we're on the way out.
We're taking our audience on a very rough tour. I mean, we're like, this is live action here. I hope no one gets motion sickness. The real behind the scenes stuff. Well, thank you so much for opening your doors to us today.
Of course.
And it's just all about showing everybody what's inside a lot of these businesses. And reminding that we're also here during the summer months with the Pico construction. So
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
We're still here. We're open.
Every day, and you're open for breakfast and lunch.
We are open 7 to 3 every day.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
On to our next stop on our mobile tour. I thought that was my old roommate for a second. I got scared. Okay, so next we are headed to a non-restaurant. We're headed to Hybrid Bicycles and Electric Bikes.
Cool.
I'm hoping we can get on one, so this is going to be really fun.
Wow, very interesting.
Yes. There's definitely a variation of businesses here. You have strange businesses like StreamGeeks. Who are they? What do they do? Live broadcasting company. And then you have businesses like Hybrid Bicycles, electric bikes, all the rage, especially with people like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, and those folks. I could totally picture you, Paul, cruising around town on an electric bike.
I gotta get an electric skateboard first.
Oh, you want an electric skateboard?
Yeah.
That's
Everybody wants an electric skateboard.
I could just see you cruising around on one, Malcolm.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
are you gonna get an electric bike?
Yeah, as long as the top speed is like 4 miles an hour, I'm there.
Well, let's ask you about the top speed. Can we get a limiter on there for Malcolm?
This is another one of those that I didn't even know our town had to offer.
Wow.
So it's kind of fun to learn about all these new places too. Michael, do you know which store we're headed to?
Michael lives right over here.
Yes, we're not going to say exactly
Disclose
where
his
he lives.
location.
He lives in his house room. This. But this is where Michael lives. Here we are.
Okay.
Hybrid cycle.
Hybrid cycles, electric powered bicycles. Wow.
We're here.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is what electric bicycles look like. Hi.
Hello.
Test Protesta.
Hi, Gary.
Gary.
How do you do? Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Gary.
Guys, this is Gary. Gary, pronounce that last name for me again.
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo. Okay, and what's your position here?
I'm the owner of Hybrid Cycles, electric bikes.
Oh, okay, so we have the owner of Hybrid Cycles with us today. Tell us a little bit about what you have going on here.
Well, we specialize in selling electric bikes. Also, we do sell. Oops.
It's all right. Paul knocked over a street sign on the way over here, so don't feel too bad.
We specialize in selling electric bikes. We have a variety of different models from beach cruisers all the way up to mountain bikes. And we also are a race bike shop. We do maintenance for a lot of the triathletes in the area. We started doing that about a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have a full service shop.
So what exactly is an electric bike or a hybrid cycle?
Well, they're going to have a motor that will assist you. That'll make it easier for you to ride, to try to go up hills, or also when you're starting off. So it's pretty seamless. You just get on and start pedaling. The motor comes on, it helps you. Stop pedaling, the motor stops.
That'd be a good, sorry, I couldn't go. Good.
Yeah, some of them will have a throttle, almost like a motorcycle.
What?
So you can just twist the throttle and not pedal if you don't want to.
It's wheels. It would
Look at
remind
the
you of a
throttle.
motorcycle.
2-year warranty.
2-year warranty on every bike that we sell. And one of the nice things about an electric bike, you can get as much exercise as you want. You can always turn the motor off. There's different levels of settings, from like a very nominal setting up to for a high setting for steep hills.
Wow. Do you need to have a special license to operate one?
You don't. Not in Pennsylvania, if the bikes are below a certain wattage, 750 watts, and as long as they have operable pedals, then it's a regular bicycle.
Okay. So you can fully operate it with the pedals, or you can have some assistance with, there's a motor in there.
The motor comes on automatically. You just start, the motor, and it can be in the rear wheel, or nowadays you're starting to see what they call a center drive motor, right here in the, and actually drive the chain ring. That becomes very efficient because it uses the gears.
And they're electric. Okay, so
The batteries are located in the down tube. You charge them on the bike, or bring them in your house and charge them.
This is just like too cool. This is the future. I can picture people down at the beach with these, or people even living in Westchester. You're kind of in a nice spot because a lot of people are skateboarding to work. Paul skateboards to work, or bicycling to work.
This is our newest addition here. This is a really lightweight folding bike.
Wow.
So you can take that on the train with you. And,
It folds?
on the bus, it folds up, yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you want to show us the fold?
You want to see it fold?
Yeah.
And actually, the wheels come off of this bike very, very easily too.
Do you have one at home?
I have, I've got 4 electric bikes.
Okay.
I don't have a folding
Figured.
bike. I've got a mountain bike and a couple of beach cruisers.
Why do you like them?
I just for the hills, for making it easy to get up the hills.
Do you find you can take longer, leisurely
Take
rides?
longer rides, more rides, and hill. It doesn't matter how good of shape you're in. Hills are really tough for anybody. So this really makes it easy. Some people just use the motor on hills, and otherwise ride it.
Do you find a lot of people are actually sometimes thinking about using these as a major mode of transportation to work and whatnot?
We're starting to see that happen more and more. We're starting to see more commuters. And what we would generally see is maybe one spouse or partner rides bike more often, the other might have a hard time keeping up with them. This electric bike would just
That would be me.
People with knee injuries, some kind of an injury that would prevent them from riding a regular bike. It just makes a world of difference for them.
For them to still be able to enjoy riding a bike.
Enjoy riding, right. And our customer is typically 55 years and older, except for the commuter, and they can be any age. And like I said, we're starting to see a lot more of that.
Are you from Westchester, by the way?
I've been in Westchester since 1970, originally from Ohio, but
Really?
this is my home. Yeah.
So you're a tried and true Westchesterian now.
Right, true.
That's what I've been calling them, Westchesterians. What's your favorite thing to do on the weekends in Westchester?
Like the restaurants.
The restaurants.
Generally, my wife and I, yeah, the restaurants.
Do you have a few favorites that you
I like
frequent?
the old Pasta. They changed the name. We go down there a lot. We like the next door, the gelato place is very nice. Yeah.
You know, we found every place we've been in today, the manager or the owner is also a Westchester resident, and I think that's really cool about our town. So we love to see that you're working and enjoying here and everything. It's awesome.
We are. We've been here for 10 years, so it's been fantastic.
Wow.
Is there anything
There
else?
is one big bicycle event coming up this summer on August 11th, the Benchmark Criterium Series. So if you want to see professional bike racing, come right down to Westchester and come down to the bike shop here, and you'll get the best seat in the house and be able to watch some really spectacular
Do
racing.
you allow people to test drive? Because that could be risky.
We do. We use the parking lot across the street in an alleyway so they can do them and stay off of the highway. As a matter of fact, if you want to come out front, I can show you real quickly how they work.
I feel like
if you
we
want to
have
do
to.
something
Let's
like
do it.
It might take an extra minute, but we have to. Oh my gosh. This is Ingrid. He's getting a bike for us. Whatever one that is least valuable to you more than us anything else.
How's the chat? You got any questions? Everything working?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Should we bike to the gelato shop? Yeah, that would be fun. Why are the wheels so big on this?
This is a fat tire electric bike. They're becoming very popular.
So what?
You can sit on there and check it out. How's that feel? It's pretty good. So all you do is you turn the battery on here,
Okay.
turn the system on here.
And how do you make it
So
the
now,
throttle?
So be careful. So all you have to do is just use that throttle. Just squeeze it really slow, and you're going to be able to go. You know what? We got to put it in the level of the system. Go ahead.
Whoa, there she goes. That's an electric bike, my friend. That's the last you've seen of Test Protesto. An oversized bike with electrical capabilities. Tess, just use the throttle.
I'm scared! Oh my gosh, it's like a motorcycle! Oh my goodness! Wow. That was cool. I just felt like I just learned how to drive a motorcycle. That was really interesting.
So we also rent bikes here.
You do?
Rental bikes, yeah.
So
you can take
if
them-
you're commuting to town or something and you want to do something fun,
Right, you can do that, or if people try them, they go to the trails, take them to the trails and
Yeah.
try them out there.
that's good to know. Is there anything upcoming that you want to share with us before we head out?
We do have a sale going on right now. All of our Pedigo bikes are on sale, $300 off, 10% discount. So that's
you do have a sale
Yes,
going
we do.
on.
Yeah, that's lasting through the end of the month.
All right, well, thank you so much
All right,
for
thank
letting
you.
me
Thank you.
have
Nice
fun with
meeting
one
you.
of these. It was great to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. All right, we're headed right next door for some gelato next. That was so scary.
Some of
Oh
us
my
think
goodness,
it's
that
thrilling.
was wild.
No, we're going through this way, or?
Okay, are we going through this way?
This is it. Look at that.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
And now I'm in Italy. Thank you, Ellie. Oh my goodness, hi, did you see me flying by on the bicycle? Oh, I did. We had so much fun next door. Hi. Oh, I'm Tess. Cycles. Hello, nice to meet you, Tess. I'm sorry, my hands are wet. No, nice to meet you. So we're here at Descenzo's, gelato. And we're here with, can you, sorry, Chris. Kristen and Glenn. And what are your positions here at DeScenzo's?
We're the owners.
Oh, you guys are the owners?
We are.
I remember back in college, I was in my social media marketing class, and we had a project, and we were promoting some local businesses, and one girl did you guys, and apparently she said you have a really fun backstory. Can you share with us a little bit about, how you ended up here?
Yes, of course. We met as flight attendants actually years ago for U.S. Airways, and we had our first trip to Rome in 1999. Had gelato for the very first time, and we fell in love with it and each other actually. So it's sort of our love story actually. We came to wonderful Westchester and opened a gelato shop
8 years ago.
8 years ago. But it took a couple of years to get it together, of course.
But we've been making gelato for 14 years. I make the gelato. So we set up here 8 years ago, and it's been really nice. We were in Chestnut Hill. We did wholesale and mobile events for a while. We were always looking for a permanent spot, and we found Westchester. Like friends of ours live up here. They went to college here, so we were familiar with the area. So we love it here. So
you guys have this wonderful business here. Are you living here as well, or
we live right around the corner?
You live right around the corner?
Work, yeah.
That's awesome. I was just telling next door. It seems like all the business owners here live here too. So that's so fun.
It's great to walk to work, and
yes.
it is.
Very convenient and a beautiful town. Very historic town. Charming. A lot of wonderful people. You know that. You all know that, of course.
Oh, of course. We love Westchester. But I have to tell you, your spot is really, really beautiful. Especially this little area you have on the patio. That's to die for.
Inviting, actually, and that was our inspiration was Italy. So he is the gelato maker. I'm the flower planter. So thank you.
Well, it's a wonderful pairing because it really makes you feel like you're somewhere different, which is nice for a little staycation. You're also treating yourself because you're having a treat. So, okay, you've already gone over to the gelato I see here.
Yes, it's slightly empty. We got hit pretty hard. So
it's hot out.
It is. So the weather has been great. So if you'd like to sample anything, you're very welcome.
I would.
You should. I recommend it.
All right, so let's try like a classic one or your most popular or something.
Pistachio?
Yes, let's try that for sure. How do you, so you guys make the gelato?
We do, Glenn makes it. We roast our own nuts. So for this particular gelato, he roasts the pistachios, grinds them down to a paste, and then uses them with the gelato.
That's one of those things I'm like, pistachio gelato?
It's classic. Would you tell
It's really good.
Can I try the blueberry sorbet?
You guys have, okay.
Sorbet?
Well, after this we might have to come get a full thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Folks are welcome to it.
Get that blueberry sorbet.
What was that?
Chocolate caramel sea salt, and they're collaborating with Eclay over on High Street. Let's check. So you're getting a local supply.
We do.
It's a unique flavor.
This is the chocolate caramel.
Wow.
So this is the chocolate caramel.
Chocolate caramel goes well with butter. I think that's a popular combination.
Ooh. That was amazing.
We have your classics, chocolate hazelnut and hazelnut. We have caramel sea salt classic and a butter cookie. People like their coffee gelato, so we have that as well.
Wow. It's so creamy. It's almost like, I know it's not butter, but it's like
Buttery.
Yeah.
It's buttery.
Well, it's also about 10 or 12 degrees below zero, which ice cream is below zero.
All right, here, I can have one. Thank you. Oh, the cameraman gets some.
It's 3 times as dense as ice cream is right here.
And I love the little spoons. Which one is this?
This is the mocha espresso.
I gotta cut myself up. Look at all these spoons.
Thank you
Sit down.
for coming. Thank you for coming. It's a nice thing that you're doing.
Are there any questions on Facebook from the business owners?
Yeah, video's looking great.
All right, good.
May I ask, is this all video?
So it's live on Facebook
We're
right now?
live?
Yes.
I see, okay, great.
We're live right now.
Love it.
So there's
Okay.
roughly 50 or 100 people from Westchester watching.
That's awesome.
We're trying to show like
Hello,
a
Westchester,
true
we love you.
idea of a walk through this part of town and what that might look like.
So when are you open? What are your hours?
Yes, we are open 7 days a week, March through December. We're seasonal, 7 days a week, closed Easter Sunday. That is the only day we're closed.
Wow.
We open at noon every day. We're open Fridays and Saturdays until 11 p.m., Sundays until 9 p.m., and Monday through Thursday until 10 p.m.
If I want to find out more information, is there a
Yes.
website I can go to?
We do, wcgelato.com, and we're also on Instagram as well. So you can follow us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
That was fun.
One more thing. Is there anything going on that we need to know about a day or a special or something that you have at the top of your head that's coming up?
Speaking of Summer Thursday events, which aren't ours,
Summer's
college
really
students
fun.
get $1 off
So
every
active.
day.
They do?
They come in, they get $1 off.
Oh,
Which they
that's
like,
good to know.
so that helps them take a walk down.
Like
the
and follow
campus.
them on Facebook and
Yes.
Instagram.
I should mention also, we use a club, but we also use a local coffee gentleman, Tally Ho, for the mocha espresso as well. So we try to collaborate with local businesses as much as possible.
love
We
to
use
see that.
Bailey's Dairy
Yes.
Farm for our milk and cream. They're right up in Macomston, a few miles away. So they deliver here, and then I have a pasteurizer. I pasteurize the milk and cream right here.
You do?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm going to do it as soon as you leave.
There's
I'm
a
gonna
little bit of love
fill
that
up
goes
the
into
past-
this.
yes.
A little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
It's
Well,
been
thank you
14
so
years
much.
we love doing it.
Yes,
Thank you for
we
coming
love
in.
it.
Thank you.
Let's take a walk out to the patio. Let's get a good look at it.
It's such a
It's
beautiful patio.
really such a charming spot to stop and really
I mean, it
treat
feels.
And she does all the flowers herself, she mentioned.
Look
Makes
at
you
that.
feel like you're somewhere different, like you could be in Italy. Beautiful entryway. And there's also a spot out front to sit and enjoy some gelato, and the pistachio is my favorite. Had to note that. So next we're headed over to a fashion boutique. One of my favorites in town, obsessed with everything in there. So let's head over to Tish Boutique and see what they have going on. Hi. Good to see you. Tess again. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Guys, we're in Tish Boutique, and this is Ashley. Ashley is an owner here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna start off with just a little bit about what Tish is, how long you guys have been here, and exactly what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Bring it over here.
I was just gazing
Checking out the
around
little store, right?
store.
So Tish is a women's designer contemporary store. We sell shoes, as you can see. We have jewelry, mostly apparel, lots of apparel, from denim to dresses, sweaters, t-shirts. We've been here for 5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah.
Nice.
5. Great. It's been really a lot of fun. 5 good years. So yeah, summer's always a good time to shop. We're doing a lot of different sales. We have our summer sale in the back, something definitely worth checking out.
You're doing a sale right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ellie, take note.
Yeah. And then during the improvement time, we're going to change our hours a little bit to make it easier to shop. So we will do Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 8. So that'll be a little
So you're
easier.
staying open later to make sure
Absolutely.
that there's enough time, it's unobstructed and whatnot.
Yes, so the roads are supposed to reopen at 4 from what I understand. So from 4 to 8 there will be parking, so you'll be able to shop with us. And weekends aren't affected, so normal hours.
And we did note that lot 10 is going to be available for customers over here too.
That's great.
So if you want to shop during the day here and you can't find parking, head over to where the growers market is on lot 10.
Yeah.
Let's take a walk around a little
Yeah,
bit.
show us your
Please do.
store.
I mean, I'm not
Check it
going to
out.
shop or anything, but
Show us give us a guided tour.
Okay, so up here is actually all our brand new summer stuff. So a lot of the easy dresses, lightweight t-shirts, linen, things like that for the summer.
so
Lot
what
of
would
them-
somebody buy if they were going to Mexico in the end of June?
Mexico. All right, so even though I'm not wearing one today, I do love dresses and I love jumpsuits. So
The jumpsuits.
jumpsuits
Yes.
can't go wrong. So something like a cute
Oh my
little
God.
jumpsuit, linen, lightweight, from
Lightweight.
Mexico would be really fun.
That's adorable. Where do you get all these clothes from? How does that work as a boutique owner?
Yep. So I go to New York or my vendors come here and shop showrooms. And,
How fun must that be?
Oh gosh, it's great. It's a lot of fun.
Seriously.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So that's where I get all the apparel from. And
Nice.
every week we're getting new arrivals, so that's always fun.
I see large sales section back
I know.
there, which
So
is
really,
super.
we've just started our summer sale. So this whole back room is at least 30% off.
This
So-
whole back room?
Yeah. So it's a good.
My
good
birthday's
time to
Monday,
shop.
so maybe
Can you turn that music off possibly?
I certainly
Oh,
can.
sorry. Yeah, we have to worry about copyright infringement. Did I hear? I thought I heard a
Copyright music. Blah, 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 blah,
Is amazing.
This place is so
and to hear that they're
cool.
having a sale.
Blah, 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 blah,
is
blah.
big news.
As long as our Facebook stream doesn't get cut, we should be good. There we go. Thank you.
Beautiful. No,
No,
worries.
we forgot to tell everyone that. That would have been smart.
And what a
I'm
cool
just kidding.
space! Like all these places in Westchester have these like cool interiors, with, like brick and exposed
Oh my god, I
stone.
love it. There's
really,
even
really cool
higher
stuff.
ceilings over here.
If somebody wants to find you online, what's your biggest platform, whether it's your website or social media?
Sure. So right now we're in the process of redoing our website so
Okay.
that you can shop on it. But I would say the best way to find us is on Instagram at Tish Style. We sell a lot off there. You can always call me if you see something that you like and we'll ship it right out.
Really? And okay, do you put stuff aside or are you not able to do that?
Yep, we can certainly do holds for sure.
Very cool. Well, thank you for letting us stop by.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
How long is this whole sale going to be going on?
So it'll be going on for a while now through the construction.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Wow, that's good.
absolutely. Yeah.
So you're moving and shaking for that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you get to your customer, I suppose, here.
Yes. Well, really, thanks for stopping by. I
Well,
hope
thank
you
you
can
for
come shop with
inviting
us.
us in. And we'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Malcolm. Here we are. Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
All right, guys, so that was Tish Boutique. Amazing stuff there. Glad to hear they're having a sale right now. Remember, you can find them on Instagram at Tish Style. They do a lot of outfit pairings on there. I'm a follower, so it's fun to see that. Next, we're headed over to our second to last stop, Balance Hair Spa. So let's go see one of the coolest places you can get your hair done in Westchester. Here we are.
Hello.
Hi, Tess again.
Hi.
We briefly met
Welcome
at some
back.
of the meetings we've had. Thomas, and I'm sorry, remind me of your
Biff.
name. Biff and Thomas?
Yep.
Okay. So here we are at Balance Hair Spa Studio. Tell us a little bit about your place and your positions here.
We're both owners, co-owners together. We do all hair services, waxings, extensions, color. Our other location in Exton, we do massages and
you have
facials
multiple
as well.
locations.
Yeah.
This is
This is
our
our
studio
second
space.
location. We opened 6 years ago in September, actually. This location, yeah.
So this location was 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys have been here for a long time too.
Yeah, 11 years in business in PA.
Really?
Yeah.
And where were you before that?
Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why the move to Pennsylvania?
Kind of job offer, doing education. So
That'll
sold
help.
the business
Here.
and moved to PA, and we fell in love with Westchester.
With
and,
Westchester.
yeah,
It's really so charming, isn't
it
it?
is a really great town.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do here, what you have upcoming, if there's anything that you want to share.
Well, the main thing is our product lines that we carry. We carry all natural products. We are an Aveda brand, so you can get your Aveda points here if you have an Aveda Pure Privilege card. And then we also have our own line of products, Balance Hair Spa products.
You do?
Which are all natural and organic.
Sulfate, paraben-free, and vegan as well.
For you guys, that's awesome.
Do you want to do a little tour?
Sure.
Heck yes.
The studio, so it's a smaller space, obviously. So back here we have 3 cutting stations, and then our shampoo areas right between the. Where we do our shampoos.
Yeah, we don't have to get anybody.
All right, we
They
don't
don't
have to
want
go
their
too much,
hair.
sorry.
Those are relaxing time. Her hair, like, sorry about that.
It's definitely a smaller space, but
It's
it's nice
charming.
and clean.
It's absolutely charming.
Do you want to show us some of the products?
Yeah, this is our top selling one right here, which is our Quench shampoo and conditioner. We have the matching conditioner with it. It's sulfate, paraben free. It's peach, coconut, bergamot are the key notes in the product line. And we actually just went out to LA where it's made at a few weeks ago to create some new products. We have a smooth line coming out. We're adding a men's collection to our line as well. Travel sizes are coming out in about a week, so perfect time to come by and get the travel sizes. During the improvement of Pico, we're going to be giving away samples of our new Renew shampoo, which is a cleansing shampoo to remove the minerals and water buildup of the hair. And we'll also
Perfect
have
for
the
summer.
Quench shampoo conditioner samples to give away as well for like just coming in and saying hello to us and meeting us.
Cool. So tell us what's the trend this year? What's everybody asking to have done to their hair when they come in?
Of course, blonde's always,
Blonde.
more blonde for the
summer.
summer. Yeah, a lot of braids we're doing. Also, with the wedding just happened, we do a lot of. Everyone's asking for that.
For prom, does everybody want braids too?
A lot of braids.
Festival hair.
Yeah.
Festival hair.
A lot of festival hair braids, loose updos.
Very organic and natural.
Yes, not very tight like old school. The proms are very loose this year with lots of braids.
So I've been asking all of the business owners this. What's your favorite thing to do in Westchester beyond your business, being here?
I mean, we have so many
I'm like, come on, Paul!
spots that we like. We rotate different restaurants based on the mood that evening. So we try to spread the love to all the restaurants here in town and support all of them. So
we like all the festivals.
Yeah, that was one reason.
Festivals is what drew us here to begin with. Before we moved into town, we came for the festivals.
So do you actually live in town, or do you live?
We live right outside of the Borough area a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, just a few miles from here.
It's still true that every business owner we've spoken to has lived right in town or right outside. So that's really cool to see.
We would love to live in town, but find the proper location.
Yeah.
And our son goes to the Westchester School District, so we're local for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys are the real deal.
Yeah, we're starting Henderson High School next year. So,
Really?
Yeah, we do lots of community work with fundraisers, with Safe Harbor and other the shelters in town. We always work with them and raise money and do services for them as well.
And most likely in the fall we'll do our cut-a-thon, which we do to help raise money for the homeless shelters in town. We've discovered some newer shelters too, but we'll be doing that in the fall. We'll be promoting that throughout the summer.
Very cool. It seems like everybody in town is working with another business or nonprofit organization in town. So it's really cool to see. Well, thank you guys for joining with us and letting us just barge in when you're in the middle of business. I can see you're busy.
We appreciate it.
That's all right. Appreciate
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. All right, that takes us to our very last location. We're going to close things off right next door at the G Spot, a thrift store right here in Westchester.
Look at that.
And there she
Hi.
is. Gina, right?
Gigi.
Gigi, I'm sorry. Tess.
Hi, Tess.
We met
How are
briefly
you?
at some meetings, but here
Hi.
we are at the G Spot.
Yes, welcome.
So tell us a little bit about the G Spot. First off, we have to talk about what the G Spot stands for.
Well, my name's Gigi,
Yes.
and it's my spot, so that's about it.
And it's fun, it's sexy.
Well, yeah, so the G is for glamour, and I figure or Gigi, but I figure what a better way to make women happy than to give them a good deal. So that's the G Spot.
So the G Spot is a consignment shop or thrift shop
No,
here in
it's not a
Westchester?
consignment shop. And I wouldn't call it exactly thrift because it's not donation based.
It's not.
No, I hand pick everything. So it is, it's a boutique.
It's, okay.
I would call it a vintage thrift boutique.
A vintage thrift
Yeah,
boutique.
because I do have like, I'd say 75% of my clothing is vintage. And then I have just a lot of nostalgia. A lot of people come in and go, oh, I remember we had that, my grandmother had that, whatever. But there's a lot of original artwork, a lot of estate artwork. There's a lot of uncommon objects and just anything I think is cool.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like a lot of fun. I see we're already out here. We've got a lot of stuff. Are you doing, is this like sales stuff?
It's always, I always have the $5 rack. You can always find a ring girl on it. So you can find like Camuto in there.
It's a little loud out here. You want to go inside?
Yeah,
All right,
let's go in.
if it's
Come on
loud,
in,
we
guys.
have to-
Welcome.
Thank you. Wow, it's a big space in here.
Excuse the sage.
Classic rock. Sage, where's that?
I burn sage every
Oh,
year.
very
This
nice.
seems
Well,
like
because I have a lot of
love this spot.
objects that have come in from other people, and everything carries its own energy. So I just kind of like to
Neutralizer.
neutralize everything.
Take us
before
on a
I
little
bring it
tour
in.
here. There's
Well,
so
it's
much
not
fun.
that big a space, but okay. So, okay, so I have artwork here. As you can see, I mean, there's furniture. I sell little pieces of furniture, smaller pieces, and it's always changing.
I could get just lost in shopping.
Clothing.
There's a man cave over there?
There's a man
Oh,
cave.
I want to see that
so it's
later.
not
Okay, well, don't
women's
get caught in
clothes,
there
there's
because
a
I don't want to
lot
have to come in and grab you.
of unique
Oh my.
items
This is
here.
records. I sell a lot of vinyl now.
Really?
So yeah, vinyl's huge again. So all the kids have record players, and people, not just kids, but people are digging out their old vinyl. So we have a section, you know, we have jazz, we have the musicals for the musical theater people here at school. I have 70s, classic rock, 80s, and new wave and punk.
Oh, how pretty
And
is
some oldies. And we also have
Wow.
comics, and these are all designer comics.
Classic.
That's actually not even vintage. It looks vintage, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's Russian. It's brand new
Really?
from Russia, but it's considered Russian couture. So,
that.
yeah, it still has the tags on it.
Wow, look at this place. Is just so surprising.
Then I sell gowns, so I have evening gowns here.
Show us a few.
Okay. So
Yes.
here's one. This is a newer one. This isn't a vintage one necessarily, but it's a BCBG. All lace. Beautiful.
Anything with buttons down the front, I love.
And then I have vintage. This one's really cool. Oops. It has the mermaid bottom and the back. So, and that's all silk. But I sell a lot of prom dresses and a lot of formals for people going to weddings. And this is my vintage, more vintage gowns. This is definitely, these are all vintage, so. And
this is just the coolest stuff.
well, thank you. How come you haven't been in here?
Can we go to the man
Where
cave?
have you been?
Can we go to the man cave?
Sure, I'll walk you over.
All right.
So this is all clothes, more clothes. This is my wall of artwork and varied objects.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's all original art. Like, for instance, this piece is from a famous French collage artist. And it's very rare to have a piece here, but she's known in France. This is a 60s nude artist, does nude pastels, pretty well known. This is a piece from the London Times.
Hey, does it say oh, it says taxi.
Taxi. It appeared in the London Times the first day of the war. So, that's pretty famous. It's actually a really good piece. And various artifacts, vintage tins. I make tables. So that's a table out of vinyl. Let's see. And that's a really cool piece up there. That was taken from a photograph of an actual stampede in Africa. And the artist from that, David Shepard, he is the actual founder of the Wildlife Federation in the UK. He's dead now. That was done in '63. And let's see.
You know who would love this place is Britt from Tesoro.
Yeah.
She would love all this stuff.
So, okay, follow me. Come on, keep up. All right. So,
Whoa.
jewelry, tons of jewelry. Various pieces, sterling, a lot of Native American. This is, that case is my more eclectic case. This case is gold. A lot of good vintage pieces.
Ooh, look at that sequin dress.
And
oh, look, Paul, she's got her leather jacket.
little collectibles. Well, this is actually pleather. This is vegan.
Okay.
So here's some purses, but I sell a ton of vintage lingerie. That's my phone ringing. They can wait. So people are wearing them as clothing now, dresses. Well, I'll just show you one, for instance. They're just so beautiful. I mean, look how pretty that is.
It really is.
So they're wearing them for 20s parties and just for
really,
out.
a lot of it is.
Here's Audrey. She is my store mascot. So she's in all my advertising and then I have a giant breakfast at Tiffany's over there.
Yes.
That was a John Stango piece.
Okay, really?
Given to me, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You really want to get in the man cave. Let's go. Come on, dude. All right. So, welcome to the man cave.
Whoa, bo, bo. Look at all this man stuff.
Man stuff.
Wow.
I tried to make it masculine, so.
You're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you. See over there, we actually have real katanas up there from Japan.
Oh, real
We came back
katanas.
with a collector after the war. I had 11. Those are the 3 that are left.
Oh my God.
I also have, which I didn't show you, I have a machete from South America.
Look at this apron.
I know, isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh. I love that.
And these are radios, and they all work. 1950 Zenith, they're all tube radios. Take a little while to heat up, but they work. And I sell various musical instruments. I carry guitar straps from Jody Head Guitar Straps. Jody Head Straps, she's out of New York. Very famous strap designer. And I also carry her bags and her, she's got a new line of pet collars and pet leashes. I could show you that on the way out. But, so we do hand-painted guitars here. I do them, and then the guitar straps. It's just a little nook. And then no shortage of vintage hats. But also I sell a lot of vintage camera equipment because I went to film school and I was a television producer for years. So I have.
You were a television producer?
Yes,
for
I
years?
was. 20 some odd years. So I have a lot of the equipment. Of course, it's very foreign to your age. See, kids come in and say, oh my God, Polaroids, I've heard about these. And of course now, Urban Outfitters was selling them, but none like this. This is the real thing.
Wow.
Old school. And then you have your purses made out of cigarette wrappers. The entire purse. See, just a lot of uncommon objects. There's Barbie and Mitch, 1961.
Oh, look at this.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God. Look at that.
No, Tess. I'm just kidding. You can have it. As long as you're paying for it.
Okay. And your various Asian art.
Wow. So you've got it kind of in sections.
Oh, well, I guess. I mean, as much as you can.
It
It's really
flows.
difficult with a small space. But I try to organize it as best I can, and I literally get new items every day, so it changes constantly. I'm constantly rearranging.
We have a question in the chat.
Somebody wants to know, are there guitars here? Do you sell guitars?
Yes, I do. Right now, I only have one. I have an
Show it
electric
to
in the
us.
window.
Oh.
We'll have to see it in the window.
All right, on the way out, we'll take a look.
So it's an electric from the 80s. It's Korean made. I'm about to paint it. I hand paint him. But I always have guitars in. So this is the least I have right now. I'm down to one. But there will be more coming. I also have a drum machine over there.
I saw that.
And
Super
the Django
cool. You
drum.
even got
the
comics.
The Jambi. Yes, and they're collectibles. All those comics are collectibles.
You check them out.
Jeez, I'm going to pick some of those up later.
And I have Kurt Cobain.
What? She's got it all, folks.
I have it all. I have a dog. These are the Jody Head her animal line.
Wow.
Pet straps and collars. What else? What else can I tell you? Any other questions? Tess?
I've just started shopping.
She's shopping. So that's a good sign, though. That's a really good sign.
That is a good sign.
Good. You have to come back in here then.
I absolutely.
How late are you?
I'm open till 7 o'clock every evening, except Sundays I'm open till 5. And I am open 7 days a week. So come on down. If you're going to be late, call me. I'll stay open. I don't care. I have no life. This is good. This is it for
life.
me.
Yes.
So yeah, if you want to come down, you're looking for something special, just call.
Is there anything upcoming that you want to tell us about?
Well, I am going to have some upcoming events and sales. Usually once a month I have a fortune teller come in and we do readings in the back. She does readings. I'll have special sales around the fortune teller. I will be doing I just got a huge estate lot come in of amazing antiques, artwork, and vintage clothing. I'm talking truckloads, okay? Really? I'm trying to bring it all in. Well, I still have truckloads to go, but it's in various places now. So I'm going to be doing huge sales on artwork and collectibles. So, and clothing, because I still have so much vintage clothing to bring in.
Wow.
A lot of 70s and 80s coming in. 60s, 70s, and 80s, I should say. So, and I just got in a whole, well, I'll take you too. I just got in so many beaded pieces from the 50s. These are all from Bonwood Teller
So
or
this is
custom
like a little
made.
skater shirt or skirt.
Yeah.
This must be really cute.
Really cute.
Really special
This
stuff.
is really interesting too. This is from Mr. John, and it's made of metal. This is actually metal.
Wow, you can feel
Yeah, Mr. John is famous for his hats. He made really, really cool hats. I have a ton of them here. But he didn't make clothing really per se, so this is very rare. It's a really cool piece. It's a little heavy.
Yeah.
You're wearing metal. It's
But
not
it's really cool.
soft and fuzzy, but
Well, that's about our show today, because we
There you
have
go.
it's getting on 3 o'clock now.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
all right. Well, thank
Thanks
you so
so
much
much.
for coming.
Thank you so much for joining
Thanks for
us
having
today
us.
and
Thank
inviting us
you.
in
Thank
here.
you. Thanks for coming by.
And this is our last stop on our East Gay Street tour. Right, ending at the corner of
That's
Gay
it. I'm
Street.
the
and-
last stop, or the first one.
Right?
However
Well, when
you
you're
look
if
at
you're
it.
coming in from Gay, then this is your first stop. So it makes sense. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Should we head back to the studio?
Yep, we're heading
All right,
back.
Gigi.
Bye,
We'll
guys.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, that might be my new favorite spot.
That
Paul
was
actually
interesting.
had to reel me back in a
Oh,
little
let's show
bit.
the guitar for the person who wanted it. Where's the guitar? Oh, there it is.
G-spot strap. Look at that.
I had a little bit too much fun with that one.
G-spot strap on it. Wow.
That was awesome. What a fun trip around town. I saw a lot of new places that I have never seen before, which makes me now feel sad that I missed out for this long because they were all so amazing, and hopefully you guys feel the same way, being introduced to some new things and revisiting some of your favorite spots as well. So we're gonna head back to our office. Do you want to settle back in when we're there, or are we gonna cut the stream now? What do you want to do?
I think we can, well, we have to call Brian to cut the stream.
Okay.
He should be able to do that.
So we could just walk back, or do you want to have Michael?
Well, someone's got to call Brian.
Okay, we're gonna call our intern who's running the show back at our office. For those of you who are from Westchester watching, thank you for joining us for this rough and wild tour of East Gay Street. And for our audience members, we hope we made you proud with this mobile stream. We had one small hiccup, but we made it through and kept rocking. That's what you do in the world of live streaming.
Yeah, just to give you a heads up of what I think happened, I think this cellular data one, it went out of data. I think that's what happened. Otherwise, it's unexplainable.
Yeah, so we're not exactly sure what happened in the
But thank goodness we caught it, and we had the redundancy set up.
And we had the redundancy
If we were streaming directly to Facebook, it wouldn't have worked, but since we were streaming to Easy Live, we had the redundancy ready, and it saved our asses right at the beginning.
It really did.
Which is a testament
As
to
we're
Easy Live.
walking through, we're walking towards West Gay Street. We can give them an idea of just some of the other businesses that are offered here, because we only touched on a few.
Yeah.
Local barbershop, Van Ryan's Barbershop. Another hair salon,
Wow, there's like 3 of them down here.
Oh, Jaramillo. We've got the post office to our right here. Staple of East Gay Street. Can't keep people away from the post office.
It doesn't
Absolutely not.
have to get their messages out.
Really popular restaurant in town, Tekka. Famous for their wine.